you think about winning this Game 7 and going to the conference finals, and you think about the crowd that you guys had tonight, what impact does this have in the community to help grow the next generation of fans here?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I know playing at home, it's so fun for us. The atmosphere, the fans, it's amazing. So, yeah, I mean, I know we all love playing at home in front of our fans. And, yeah, I mean, I think, when we're playing well, I think it just kind of helps bring in people, brings in attention to the team and into hockey. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a lot more fun to see a team win than lose. So, yeah, I think that's a big thing, just, being able to win and try to keep winning.
Hey, Jake, it's been a very emotional series, up and down, lots of roller coasters. What's it like to go through that one and then to come out with a Game 7 win?
Yeah, that's playoff hockey, and I don't think I had my best series of my career, but it shows how good of a team we are. I feel like my best hockey is still ahead of me, and just goes to show how good of a team we have. And that's playoff hockey. It's ups and downs, and you think you might be out of it, and next thing you know, you're going to the conference final. So I'm sure there's more ups and downs ahead of us and ahead of me, and I'm just going to take what I learned this series and use it to my advantage.
Wyatt, Pete talked about it yesterday, and Miro just talked about it as well. But playing better in front of Jake after kind of what happened in Game 6, how much of an emphasis was that, and how important was it to execute that and keep the pressure on the outside?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, Jakey obviously gives us a chance to win every night. I mean, he doesn't even give us a chance to lose sometimes. So, I mean, it's awesome. We want to, help him out as much as he can, because, I mean, he bails us out a lot, makes some unbelievable saves, and helps us. So, yeah, that was definitely huge to, try and play a little better in front of Jakey and help support him a little bit more.
Wyatt, just a quick two-parter. First of all, where does that goal rank in terms of belated birthday gifts for you? And second, just how much more confidence, how have you felt as this postseason has gone on, just individually?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of the better birthday gifts. I mean, it was awesome to be able to just kind of help pitch in like that. And sorry, what was the other question?
Just how you felt as this postseason has gone on, just individually.
Yeah, I think, I mean, as time goes on, just getting more comfortable, just adjusting to the game more. I mean, it definitely helps having, all the guys around me that are able to, help support me personally and help me learn. And, I mean, obviously having a guy like Pavs at home helps a ton. Yeah, I think just kind of learning the game and adjusting and learning just kind of how to, try and be successful and, I guess what parts of the ice are open and all that stuff. So, yeah, I think just trying to learn as I go.
Jake, just moments ago you said we can win the whole thing. What gives you that confidence?
I just think, I don't know, I'm sure, some teams, I just feel like, when you ask me if you think you can win it, I feel like not every year you can honestly say yes. And I think, this year I feel like we can win it, and we have everything. And, when we play the way that we want to play and we do the little things right, I think we can beat anyone. And having that belief is pretty cool. And I think everyone in the locker room thinks that. And that's a unique thing. Not every team can say that every year. And, I feel like we're going to be great for a long time, but you never know. How many opportunities you're going to get like this. I mean, guys have played 15 years in the league, been great players, and never, even made it to the conference final. So we want to take advantage of this opportunity and play our best hockey and make the most of this opportunity.
And one more for Wyatt. A lot's been already discussed about your relationship with Joe and staying there. And Joe certainly wants to win a cup. What has those conversations been like behind closed doors, maybe as roommates, and what has he expressed to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think, first of all, that just kind of shows how hard it is to win. He's been on some pretty good teams, and he's been close many times. So, I mean, yeah, I know him. He's so competitive, and, yeah, just talking, he wants to win badly. And, yeah, so I think it's just, I mean, focusing on yourself and doing what you can to, help the team. And I think for him, he's been able to help me out a lot. And, I mean, he's obviously a pretty successful playoff player, as he's been able to show. So, yeah, I mean, I think he has obviously great experience, and he's trying to lead us all and trying to show the ropes and, yeah, just be a big leader out there. So I think he's been huge.
Jake, Pete's got a 7-0 record in Game 7s in his coaching career. Is there anything about his style or demeanor that helps explain a stat like that? And speaking as somebody who's had to be pulled on by him in games in this postseason?
Yeah, I think just the belief that what he's teaching and what he wants us to do is the formula, and I think if your coach is back there freaking out and hitting the panic button every time you lose, I think that trickles down into the group, and he's the exact opposite of that. He believes in this group of guys, and that if we do what he's teaching us and what we do as a group well, I think if we do that, he believes we can win the cup. So the belief starts and ends with him, and his demeanor trickles down into the whole group. So it's a pretty cool stat, and it's not shocking that he's had success, and I think a lot of that has to do with his calmness and his belief in his group.
Jake, you've talked about the importance of brushing yourself off after every game. Is that a conscious thing you do? Is there a method for it, or is it just kind of natural at this point?
I think it's part of the position. I think as a goalie, a lot of times you get a lot more praise than you deserve and a lot more criticism than you deserve, I think, sometimes. And if I were to read into every bad thing that was said about me when I played bad, I think I would drive myself crazy. So it's a tough position, and I have a hell of a goalie coach, a great family, a lot of people that believe in me, and I believe in myself. And I know, when I don't play my best, I can shake it off and regroup and play great, the next night. So that's what playoffs is all about. We're not going to be our best every night, especially me, and if that happens, you got to regroup and shake it off, and I've done that so far.
A couple things, Jake, for you. What's the view like for the goaltender when the team is kind of, it seemed like almost dominating from start to finish? What's it like for you back there watching that?
It's great. Just hanging out. No, but yeah, those games are hard. I think last year, I was getting all the shots, and Markstrom was hanging out, and then he had to make some big saves. So it's almost tougher. I've said many times before to you guys that when you're in it, you're getting shots all the time. It almost is easier. So not saying that I won the game for us tonight or anything, but I just think it's every game's different. And you never know where you're going to get, and as a goalie, you got to be ready no matter what. So Grubauer was unreal tonight. He kept him in the game, gave him a chance to win, and I knew I was going to get a couple shots that were good scoring chances, and that's where you got to step up. So you're not always going to get 40 shots a night, and you just gotta step up when I need to.
And Wyatt, for you, it seemed like Evgeni just had a different energy to start the game, the way he was forechecking and stuff, playing on a line with him. Did you guys kind of feel that as well, the way, how aggressive he was on the puck?
Yeah, I think, as a line, we had a pretty good start. We had some really good chances to get one early, but, he's been awesome all playoffs. Just so good with the puck, and yeah, he's great on the forecheck. He's great at getting pucks back, stripping guys of the puck. So, it makes it a lot of fun to play with him when he's playing the way he's been playing.
Thank you, guys. Well,